Stories, I'm a fool for your love.
Game number 3 here for day 1 as we're going to be heading over to Vikendi. It's time to put those snow boots on, of course, as this tournament proudly brought to you in part by Nex, the official phone here of the PMCO Global Finals 2019. It's round number 3. Let's get into things as Sims and Pansy take you to Vikendi.
It is about the team, it's about everyone, and speaking of that, we have some pressure coming in. Cool Boy gonna get the first blood going in. Nice little pickup, boys on this side, and X-Quest are a very good deadly team. You're seeing as to why. Another knock comes in, that's Cat, quick as lightning. Jimmy's gonna find one as well. This is looking very good.
Even with the 4 times. The spray is fantastic, crosses the road, Planet.
Lovely tag, Planet's down to nothing.
Absolutely nothing, so be forced to use the meds here. And again, I mean, this is just teetering on the edge of the circle.
And they're hunting this as well. Look how aggressive Paraboy is being, Cat's being. They're keeping tabs on everything going on here. This is smart play. They are quite central as well, so maybe this is the territory they want. But with Cat being knocked, they need to be careful now. And oh no, they've lost out on Cat. That's a huge loss. Plays a couple of drops coming in, so that could be quite nice to get a little bit of a pickup, but first big engagement here again happening. That's a good spot, that's a lot of information found. Look at the damage coming in early. This could be a big push coming out.
Potentially might see our first team going out here. The damage was real, you saw the numbers on screen. Shimon just trying to grab the information, but that's the third party from a distance. And
again, deadly team. All of these teams are looking for new ways to try and maybe get around this compound. And Zuxy's actually pushed up towards our wall, so maybe looking to disengage from that small garage and find a fight where maybe they can take better territory. And Zuxy's gonna go right into the Lion's Den. This is scary. Look at that, 2 players so close by. Can he get the kill? That's the big question. Yes, he's good for 1, but where's the follow-up? Can they clear this out cleanly? Zuxy's still alive, gonna pop off the heal as quick as he can. And look at the Molotovs burning in the background. They're trying to dominate this space. The support is there and they need to make the push. Zuxy goes in. He gets the tag. He's got to be careful. His teammates are falling around him.
The team will try and get themselves back on the feet, but this is what it's going to be like for the remainder of this game. Teams sharing space. There's very little to move on this one without being spotted out on Vikendi. As soon as you leave the safety of your compound, every single team has an eye line. That grenade.
Oh no, Soul are in so much danger here. You already have XQF knocking the door. They lost out on Cat early, and there's a third party as well. Everyone's eyes are across on this.
By 1. I'll just try and force them into an engagement where they don't have to go for the res. That grenade's going up and over. It might find a target. Lapis with the 686 shotgun waiting on the stairwell.
God.
When they walk up here, this could be death awaiting for them. First one strikes, but he misses.
No. SSG now getting some pressure back towards them, just across by Castle. ELG making their way around. We want to see how they're going to play it. They played it right towards SSG. The aggression's going to come out. Angry, Juicy, Carnage, all standing by, waiting for this one. Peeking out the right time. Bronco wants to get on the action.
Bearzai gets the initial opener onto Angry. They'll continue the flood round. Brown the back on the Broncho. Juicy's there though. Stops the halt for now. Knocks him back on his backside. Leader also Carnage. This is Carnage, exactly that. They're all dropping like flies around. They're making advancement on this, and it's all going wrong.
They're trying to make a quick heal for SSG here. Look
at them crawling.
3 players knocked down. Where is that remainder? Luxy's way off in all of this. No one else nearby. It looks like it's going to be cleanup time as another team might try and steal these points. Carnage out there collecting what he can, and there's the final player from ELG way off. They're leaving. They can't save him now. Surely it's done. Uh-oh, another challenger. Carnage, you ready for this? He does have Juicy beside him, so still has a teammate next to him, and I think he's got the spot. That's good information. He needs to get the fight though. Here's the cross. Oh no, tags from a third party. Carnage has to go back in, depending on Juicy to help him out. And Ori swings out, and he gets it done. Big work from Carnage, holding on, but that blue is ticking, and it's hurting like hell.
Through the smoke, down he goes. Lashin will answer back though. Juicy falls and is confirmed.
I think he's got an idea because he's got teammates beside them, but a bit of a compound crash. We'll come back to that in a second. The push is coming in, they're clearing out, but they've actually been tagged up so badly. Zooms needs to be so careful. That could be a one-shot. He's going for it still. What a play from him. Brave and bold, taking down the enemy.
Teammate does fall for the backup, jumps in, 1 HP in a mere dream. He's actually swinging with his fists, but unfortunately can't make it work.
But now they're in the blue. They have to make the move soon, and he knows it. Jimmy's going to find a couple of players in the meantime. Tags on the cross, but Lashin's still staying alive. But, oh, and the overextension. Luxy punishing that.
Instantly to the face, down he goes, and all of a sudden, this is what happens. Justice goes down because they're forced to re-grab themselves, get up and go for the res. But now he's extended. Everything they had going for them is falling to bits.
Yeah, but that was RRQ coming in. That was not the team you were looking at. So these guys starting to build up. They had good rotations early, but now you've seen those kills coming in late games. And how is Lashin still alive on the run? Tries to make it.
They know who's lingering in the distance. Luxy with the follow-up smokes. Look at all the players knocking on the door. He has to be ready to receive them.
This is a big cross. Oh, what a turn there from RRQ Athena. This is a big team that you want to be looking at, and be able to take a player out the window like that is pretty impressive. But it's not over yet. White Cat is trying to cover up his teammates, trying to keep them alive, buy some time, and Nova have finally fallen.
Luxy?
Nova in trouble. They had so many kills as well.
Finally he's put to rest. He's done so much damage. White Cat could be a spoiler. Remember, he was playing distant away from the rest of his teammates, and he's still doing this. He can overwatch all of this and feed the information back to the rest of the roster where they are. Are they damaged? Are they done? Grenades. Ernie gets a bit of a tickle, and he's warned, stay away from me. But that follow-up nade could be real, and it is! Ernie's down! I don't think they'll make a push on this because they will expose themselves too much. It's RRQ that have to do all the work to make the advancement and push them out of that compound.
Yeah, but these teams are aggressive. They love to get in there when they feel the timing is right. And that Molotov, again, this could all be so deadly to slow down the push. And it slowed them down for a second. Buying time, buying a couple more seconds. RRQ Athena wants to get the revive when they've got it. They need to get themselves back to full strength to be able to take this fight.
Pause for just a second. The advancement is real. RRQ are in the building. They're at the door. They're on the doorstep, so TES hasn't done enough damage to hold them back. They're at a man disadvantage as well because of the disconnect in the distance, the grenades. All this is going down, but the pull-ups here. Nova, got to do some damage. They jump out the vehicles, and they are welcomed with the Mini.
Nova looked so good, but this is such a scary situation to come into, pretty blind, and Justice coming around, and the jump-in shot doesn't need to depend on it too heavily, but it looks like Nova have been quelled and dealt with. We see the engagement in the distance kicking off. That's RRQ Athena getting into things. They finally got down a knock. That's a big pickup. That could allow them time now to make the push.
The micro Uzi, he might be a little minigun, but it gets the job done. A little bit of a tab there from Ernie, which will give the audible warning. The flood is real.
You better be ready for what's coming your way. Look at this team. He sprays in. Oh no, he doesn't get it. What a mistake. And oh no, that's a big loss for RRQ there. If they do manage to get through this cleanly, they're great. But Fireboy could have done so much damage. There's still one player up here though. There's still one man alive for this team upstairs. In the smoke, shrouded. The revive comes in for RRQ Athena. They stay alive. 4 players will be standing soon. And we're down to the final 3 teams.
This shouldn't be a 4 versus 1. With the numbers that you have and the advantage, you should be able to go for the refrag and insta him. Last player surviving here. You can hear the stairwell push. They're upstairs. They're at the door. They're at the wall. There is damage. Oh, what? 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 Got 2! What is he doing? 3! Is this real? Could this be the 4 versus 1?
The push comes in.
Oh my God!
He's only gone and done it. What a play!
That should not have happened. What did he just do? You can't do that on a main stage like this. At a grand finals. This isn't a public match. What?
That was incredible. And this might be that one step too far, but what a performance from that man. Top Esports can be proud of their player in that moment. You do not often see anyone challenging RRQ Athena like that. And he's going to try and heal out this blue. He knows. Hey, look, he's got 14 meds. He's still going. He's trying to put on a show for the fans. He's not going to be going down anytime soon. The blue is going to start really hurting. They know they've got this one. They're happy. And we get a little bit of call and return.
You can hear that the crowd are actually applauding this man's work. Come on, give him a round of applause.
Yeah, they're not in too much danger. They're pretty okay.
There we go.
It is.
Job done.
GG.